So, Bwana Engineer Tanui, please come and say a few things to our people before I speak.
Asante sana, my colleague PS Kisiangani, PS Broadcasting and Telecommunications, my colleague PS John Olotua, PS of Tourism, government spokesman, the leadership of the county, regional commissioner, and the officers, the media. Good morning. We are really excited to be here in Kwale and the Mombasa or the Coast region because of the hosting of 2024 Mashujaa Day. You are all aware of the government transformation of agenda, which focuses on 5 areas: agriculture, SMEs and cooperatives, housing, universal healthcare, and digital superhighway and creative economy. Myself and PS Kisiangani are supporting all the other sectors on the digital superhighway and creative economy. And some of the key areas we are looking at is, the first one is connectivity, to ensure we enhance connectivity within our country. And the second one is digitization. The third one is to ensure there is growth of what we call the digital economy and ensure that our country participates in this fast-growing economy, digital economy, which some countries have managed to push up to 40% of their GDP. We believe our country, with the potential we have, the youthful population, and the foundation that has been laid, our country can unlock huge opportunities for our youth, for job creation and wealth creation in the digital economy. The coast region is very important for our agenda in the digital superhighway and creative economy. We know Mombasa is known as the entry port to the region and the East African region through the port of Mombasa, which have our goods coming in and exceeding. And we are happy that the port of Mombasa, I'm told now, approaching 2 million TEU. So it's really growing fast and ranking globally amongst the top in the world in terms of its efficiency. In the digital space, the region of Mombasa is equally very important to us. It's hosting 7 submarine cables that enables our country to be a digital hub. And the capacity is approaching 700 TPs. So it's a huge capacity that is enabling our country to really position itself as a global digital hub. Yesterday, we had a chance to visit some of our important facilities here in Mombasa. We owe some of the global data centers that are serving the global digital space here in Mombasa because of this abundant connectivity. And we are attracting more such investment in our country to attract high quality jobs for our people. And we're very happy to meet engineers, mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, and IT engineers who are supporting this infrastructure hosted here in our country. We want to position this region, the coast region, to be a digital hub to connect the rest of the world. We're expecting the head cable to land very soon here in Mombasa, and will position our country better. And when we talk now of additional 100,000 kilometers, is now to ensure we connect every part of our country. We've connected all our county headquarters, our sub-county headquarters, and we are now going down to the world level so that each of the digital hubs we are building is connected. As of now, 274 digital hubs have been established, of which a large number of them are also here in the coast region. Over 20 of them are already operational in the county, in the coast region. Here in Kwale, we are actually launching one soon after this with the Member of Parliament, Honorable Fasal, and Senator Miraj, who is also the Vice Chairman of the Senate Committee of ICT. And we are also enhancing connectivity. We have already connected 35 institutions in Kwale County. And we have also a special arrangement now with Kenya Power to connect institutions with the support of funding under Universal Service Fund under BS Kisiangani. We are going to connect 51 public institutions here in Kwale. Across the coast region, we are going to connect 236 public institutions in the short term, but we are also planning to connect more institutions through the same funding and also through the funding we have got called the Kenya Digital Economy Acceleration Program, a funding under the World Bank project. So this region is important for us as we're doing across the country. We will ensure connectivity is done in the coast region, in Kwale, and we also ensure that we build the digital hubs in every ward, working in partnership with our members of parliament. This week also we have been in Mombasa under what we call Pwani Innovation Week, an event which is on its 5th year, enabling our young people to showcase their talent and their ideas and their innovations and startups. And we are very excited to be part of that session and engaging with the youth this week. And we were there the last 2 days to see how the startups of this country can move to the next level. And our government is committed to see that we support the growth of startups, because this is the area that will enable creation of jobs and enable our country to have companies that in the future will be the equivalents of Samsung's, equivalents of Microsoft, equivalents of Facebook, that are indigenous to our country, and we are laying the foundation to make that possible. I don't want to speak beyond there, but 2 other things we are doing in respect to connectivity. We worked with the private sector also to see that broadband is not just the physical connectivity, how to enable our citizens to have smartphones. And we engage our private sector, and we are very happy that our country has started seeing assembly of smartphones here in Kenya, manufacture of electronics. So it's a new thing which has happened within the last 2 years. We have now phones which are locally assembled here in Kenya. Over 2 million phones have already been assembled in the country, and it is creating something new which was not there before. We will see the rise of electronic industry in Kenya for our own local consumption and a potential for exports. We are also laying the foundation for what we call the semiconductor industry. This is an high-tech space requiring a lot of engagement with our academia and the private sector and global partnership. And we are happy that through the arrangement and the leadership of our president, Kenya has been designated a partner to the United States in semiconductor industry, and to be able to access funding and support under the CHIPS Act in the US to lay the foundations for our country to emerge as an electronics and semiconductor key player, to diversify the supply chains for the major technology companies in the world. So these are some of the foundations that we'll start seeing in our space, and we'll be engaging and sharing more. Thank you very much, and wish you a great Mashujaa Day. Asante.